Welcome to the Bare Metal Cyber CISSP Prepcast. This series helps you prepare for the ISC squared CISSP exam with focused explanations and practical contexts. In this episode, we are focusing on data remanence and secure disposal techniques, two often overlooked yet absolutely critical areas of cybersecurity and data lifecycle management. Data remanence refers to the traces of information that remain on storage media even after deletion or formatting. Without secure disposal practices, this residual data can be recovered using widely available tools, leading to data breaches, regulatory violations, and serious reputational harm. For cybersecurity professionals, understanding how to properly manage and dispose of data is not just a best practice, it is a fundamental responsibility. It is essential for protecting privacy, preserving confidentiality, and demonstrating compliance with laws such as the General Data Protection Regulation and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Let us begin by understanding what data remanence is. Data remanence refers to residual data that remains on digital storage media after it has been logically deleted. This data is not visible through standard operating system interfaces, but it may still be recoverable using forensic tools. Even when a file is deleted or a drive is reformatted, the underlying bits of data may still exist until they are physically overwritten or removed through more secure methods. Remnant data poses a significant security risk. For example, a decommissioned laptop that is sold or donated without being properly wiped may still contain email records, financial spreadsheets, or confidential strategy documents. A discarded server might retain databases with customer information or intellectual property. Even a USB drive tossed into a drawer may hold personal or business-sensitive data that could be recovered if misplaced or stolen. Effective data management requires not only knowing where sensitive data resides, but also ensuring it is properly destroyed at the end of its life. Organizations must incorporate secure disposal processes into their broader information lifecycle management practices. These processes help eliminate the risk of data exposure long after a device has left active service. Now let us consider the risks associated with improper data disposal. The consequences of inadequate disposal can be severe. One of the most common mistakes organizations make is assuming that file deletion or disk formatting is sufficient. In reality, these actions typically remove references to the data in system tables, but leave the actual data blocks untouched. Attackers can easily use forensic recovery tools to retrieve deleted files or reconstruct formatted drives. These tools are widely available, inexpensive, and require only basic technical knowledge to operate. If a disposed device falls into the wrong hands, it can quickly become a source of sensitive information leakage. The risks include data breaches, identity theft, intellectual property theft, and financial fraud. Organizations may face legal action from customers or partners whose data is compromised. Regulators may impose heavy fines for non-compliance with disposal requirements, and the public may lose trust in the organization's ability to manage and protect data responsibly. Regulatory frameworks like GDPR and HIPAA explicitly require secure disposal. For example, under the GDPR, organizations must ensure that personal data is erased when it is no longer needed, using appropriate technical measures. Under HIPAA, covered entities must implement policies and procedures to address the final disposition of electronic protected health information and the hardware or electronic media on which it is stored. Recognizing and proactively addressing data remanence risk is a key part of regulatory compliance and cybersecurity governance. Now let us explore the secure disposal techniques available to mitigate these risks. Secure disposal refers to the process of permanently removing data from storage media so that it cannot be recovered. Several methods exist, and the appropriate one depends on the type of media, the sensitivity of the data, and applicable compliance requirements. The first technique is data overwriting. This involves writing random data over existing data on the storage device, often multiple times, to ensure that the original information cannot be reconstructed. Overwriting is most effective for traditional spinning hard drives and can be performed using commercial or open-source tools. Another effective method is cryptographic erasure. In this technique, data is encrypted at rest, and disposal is achieved by securely deleting the encryption keys. Without the keys, the encrypted data becomes unreadable, even though it still physically resides on the media. This method is efficient and especially useful for solid-state drives, where overwriting may be less reliable. Physical destruction is a more extreme but highly secure disposal method. This includes shredding, crushing, drilling, or incinerating the storage device to render it unusable. This method is often used for highly sensitive data or when media is leaving a secure facility. For optical media like CDs or DVDs, destruction typically involves pulverization or disintegration. Another option is degaussing. This technique uses a powerful magnetic field to disrupt the magnetic domains on the drive's platters, effectively erasing the data. Degaussing works well on magnetic media like tapes and hard drives, but is not effective on solid-state drives, which store data electronically. Each disposal method must be selected based on the sensitivity of the data and the type of storage media. In high-separating environments, a combination of methods may be used to ensure maximum assurance. For more cyber-related content and books, please visit cyberauthor.me. You'll find bestseller books, training tools, and resources tailored specifically for cybersecurity professionals. Also, explore additional content at baremetalcyber.com. Let us now focus on implementing effective disposal procedures within an organization. The first step is creating a formal policy. This policy should clearly define which disposal methods are approved for each type of media and data classification. It should also outline roles, responsibilities, verification procedures, and compliance reporting requirements. Disposal policies must align with regulatory requirements and internal risk assessments. For example, a financial institution may require that all hard drives be physically destroyed rather than overwritten. A healthcare provider may mandate that patient records be shredded within a specific time frame after the retention period ends. Training is another critical element. Employees need to understand the risks of data remnants and know exactly how to dispose of data securely. They must be able to recognize different types of media, follow documented procedures, and know when to escalate issues for review. Training should also include simulated scenarios to reinforce real-world application. Disposal activities should be systematically logged and verified. This includes keeping disposal certificates, maintaining inventory of retired devices, and performing chain of custody tracking when using third-party disposal vendors. These records help demonstrate compliance during audits and provide assurance that data was handled properly. Regular audits and inspections ensure that disposal procedures are being followed and are achieving the desired results. These reviews may include spot checks of media handling, analysis of disposal logs, and verification that sensitive data is no longer recoverable. Let us now turn to continuous improvement in secure disposal practices. The landscape of threats, technologies, and regulations is constantly changing. Disposal procedures must evolve in response. Policy reviews should be conducted at least annually or whenever new storage technologies are introduced. For example, as more organizations adopt cloud storage and solid-state drives, disposal techniques must adjust to these environments. Traditional methods like overriding or degaussing may no longer be effective or applicable. Incident reviews also provide valuable insight. If a data breach involves retired equipment or archived media, the organization must examine what went wrong. Were procedures followed? Were employees trained properly? Did the disposal method fail to eliminate the data? Feedback loops from audits and real-world experiences help refine policies and procedures. This input may result in revised checklists, updated training, new tool deployment, or changes in vendor selection. Cross-functional collaboration enhances success. Security teams must work with IT asset managers, legal advisors, compliance officers, and operations teams to ensure all aspects of secure disposal are addressed. These teams help establish unified procedures that apply across departments and functions. Automation can support improvement. Disposal tracking systems can generate alerts, document actions, and support audits. Integration with asset management systems ensures that devices are tracked from acquisition to disposal, eliminating blind spots and improving efficiency. In the end, secure disposal is not just a technical task, it is a strategic discipline. It prevents data leakage, supports compliance, and demonstrates your organization's commitment to protecting information throughout its life cycle. Thank you for joining the CISSP Prepcast by Bare Metal Cyber. Visit baremetalcyber.com for additional episodes, comprehensive CISSP study resources, and tailored certification support. Enhance your understanding of data remanence and secure disposal techniques, and will guide you consistently toward CISSP certification success.